Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the 5 things that you should know before your band plays live. Here we go. All right, so the number one thing that I think you should know before your band plays live is that you should practice. Practicing is so important, and by practice, I mean, have all of your parts down, know how your show's gonna roll. When you go look at your favorite band's shows, their shows roll a certain way. They're very smooth, and there's different things that happen. Try to avoid dead space. Try to put something in that dead space, whether it's a guitar line that's repeated, or you've got some tracks that kind of have an underlying ambience, while maybe your singer talks to the crowd. Try to fill it with something because people want something to look at, want something to hear. They don't just want to stare at guys standing up on a stage. Stuff like that. So that's number one. Number two is being prepared for the worst things that can happen and the worst things that are gonna go wrong, because everything and anything that can go wrong during a show is gonna go wrong. You know, we've had issues where our computer has died running our tracks. We've had issues where my guitar will break in mid-set, and then, what happens? Be prepared for those things. So redundancy. Make sure you have redundancy in your rig. Extra cables, extra guitar picks, extra strings. If you have tracks, let's say you're running only 2 guitars, and let's say you have 2 different tunings. What we do is, if one of my guitars breaks, I use floating bridges. So it's kind of screwed for the rest of the set if it breaks. So we have 2 different built-in program sets to where if I need to switch over, I can just switch to one of my guitars for the entire set, and then I have an automatic tuning thing that will tune my guitar either way. Number 3, make sure that your gear works. I see this so many times. You know, there's bands that we've played with, that have played with us, that I've just seen that, like, they get up on stage, they bring their gear up, and then all of a sudden something doesn't work. Sometimes that happens, and that sucks. Maybe, you know, in transport, something gets knocked over or whatnot, but try to avoid that at all costs. The biggest culprit I see of this are bad cables. Make sure that your gear works before you come to the show. Make sure that your amplifiers work. Make sure that your in-ears work. Make sure that all of your gear works. I cannot stress that point enough. Number 4. Being nice to everybody. This is something that normally in the local scene, there's not a problem with. Usually everybody's super nice, super chill. But sometimes, you know, there's been bands where we've played with where we've had, you know, there's been sound guys from other bands or things like that, and people aren't too nice sometimes. So try your best to be as nice as you can. Go up, introduce yourself to the sound guy, thank him. You know, he's the guy that's making you sound as good as you sound that night. So go up and thank him. You know, be appreciative, because those things go a long way. You know, be nice to the venue staff along with the sound guy. That goes with the sound guy. Be nice to the venue staff. Be nice to the other bands. Go up and talk to the other bands. Engage with people. That's how you make those connections, and that's how people are going to remember your band. Number 5. All right. This one I feel like is crucial, and a lot of bands kind of miss over it. You want something unique about your band, whether that's, you know, you have got really cool different guitars. You've got a really cool stage presence. You guys do something really different. You do a cool cover of this. You have this sort of special thing that other bands don't necessarily do. You know, when people come see you live, they don't want to come watch you stand there and see what they could see anywhere else with any other band. Find something that makes your band unique and use that and push that in your live shows. Yo guys, what's up? Tyler here. I'm editing currently, and I wanted to add one more thing. Be on time. I see this so much. People are never on time. Be on time for your sound check. Be on time for your show. Be on time for your bandmates, and everything will go super smoothly. So that is my list of the top 5 things I think you should know before your band plays live. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this list, and hopefully you get something out of this. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.